This is how we do when my homies go.
You're listening to Gecko Radio, Jeju Morning Alternative. Good morning, Jeju and TGIF. It is Friday, y'all, and this is one of those weekends where I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, you know what? I think I might just stay in and do nothing. There's actually so much going on. There's like so many events going down, but I think I might just stay in, you guys. I would really love to go to these places and meet people and meet musicians and just like spread the good word of Gecko Radio, but I've been doing that for like 3 or 4 straight months every weekend, and it's really taken a toll. So I think I might take a breather this weekend. So yeah, how about you guys? What is your plans this weekend? Random Asian Guy 435, Ben, good morning, man. Good morning to you, TGIF. What are your weekend plans, dude? Are you running around? I run into Ben a lot at a lot of these events, but like I said, I think I might be taking a 5. I think I might be taking a break this weekend. Just because I think I need to just recharge and get my head right, because I just go out, I hang out, meet a ton of people, I have a little drinks, and then it takes me 2 or 3 days to recover. And yeah, my old body, my old bones is taking a beating. So, you know, might have to take a break there. I am happy for the work, but juggling work and Gecko Radio, yes, I am back to work as well. It can be a lot. So yes, and Jung-yoon as well. She's doing stand-up comedy. She's emceeing. She's doing a lot of stuff as well. So maybe she might need to take a break too. So yes, how about you guys? Are you going out? Are you going out hard this weekend? Or are you gonna take it easy? Just also, are you guys juggling anything as well? Frito, good morning. Good morning, all the way from Argentina. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, okay. Ben says this weekend will be SAT and AP prep only, I guess. Gotcha. And maybe Sunung. Yeah, gotcha. You got prep going on as well. All right. So let's get into it. We'll start with what's going on with today's show is question of the day, hint Cal, and then we're going to check the weather and then do Jeju Morning News Briefing and then what's going down in the GEC. And after that, we're going to get into our Friday segment, our huge weekend rundown blowout where we have like so many events to cover. And I, again, like I said, I might not be attending any of those. I just need the break, man. Good morning, Open All Hearts. Good morning, Suk-hyun. Good morning. Okay, so let's appropriately start the day with Humin's Yum or Dawn, and we will get back with the question of the day. Let's do it.
하던 네 밟은 살 냄새
You're listening to the GEC's very own Gecko Radio, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Jeju Morning Alternative. That's right, Monday through Friday, Jeju Morning Alternative. How are you guys doing today? I'm seeing a lot of Fry-yays in the house. Yes, Ben says Fry-yay. Also, Paho Jeho, Jeju, welcome. And also, pardon me, gotta clear my throat here. Pardon me about that. And then we got Minsu. Good morning, everyone. Friday, yes, thank you for joining us, Minsu. How you doing today? And of course, we got Sherry Russell in the house, representing Ohio. How you doing, Sherry? How's the weather? How is life? What are your weekend plans? Are you gonna stay in? You gonna go out? I was talking about how I think I might just stay in this weekend. There's so much to go to, but I think I just need to take 5. I have just been going out hard every weekend, spreading the word of Gecko Radio, and I think I just need to take it easy, maybe. I don't know. I might end up going out. We'll see what happens. It's one of those, like, you kind of like, you don't have any plans, and then you got your best buddy, and then you're like, hey, you gonna go out? Like, you're on Messenger, like, hey, you going out? And they're like, well, I don't know. How about you? You're like, oh, no, I think I might. Maybe. And they're like, yeah, me too. And then you eventually just go out and then you go crazy. That's how it always is. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes on. Yes, it is Friday, August 21st, and this is episode 85 of Gecko Radio. Milestone, very nice. Jeju Morning Alternative, broadcasting live from the Global Education City here on Jeju Island. I'm your host, Marcos and Che, and we're here to help you start the day with the latest from Jeju, what's happening in the GEC community, a little island knowledge, and plenty of good music. Yes, we got great music. Today's show was put together by our head writer and producer, JY Choi, better known as at Jeju Jade, along with me at Makia. You can follow me, but especially follow Jeju Jade because she does a lot of cool stuff. But please do follow Gecko Radio Jeju, our Instagram, because we put little highlights of the day. I put little video packages. We introduce new artists. Also, if something new or exciting happens when we're not recording, especially over the weekend, because we are Monday through Friday, we put it up there as well. So do check us out. Ben says they also have 2 NLCS students on the bus with them. Yeah, let them know, man. Let them know. Tell them that, tell them to listen to our show because we are really focused in the GEC. That's our jam. That is our jam, okay? Sherry says 81 degrees Fahrenheit, but feels like 86 here in Cbus metro area. Sherry says for weekend plans, probably working on transcripts and going to the gym. Wow, hard worker, man. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, I actually kind of skipped the gym this weekend. I go pretty often to the fitness center, but I don't know, just out of it. Sometimes you got to have an off week, man. Sometimes just don't go too off, as in don't go too crazy into eating all the junk food and stuff, which I tend to do when I go off. I take it too seriously. All right, let's get into the question of the day. It's the Gecko question of the day. It's the Gecko question of the day. Question of the day. It's the Gecko question of the day. Yeah. Okay, so this question has to do with one of these islands that are actually off of Jeju. So Jeju is actually surrounded by smaller inhabited islands, they're amazing in their own right. So if you ever get a chance to go visit one of these smaller islands, do it. It's super fun. You can even spend the night over there, and they'll have their own community over there, their own livelihood over there. So the question is this, all right? Pretty simple here, but if you don't know, that's fine. Just take a guess, okay? Which island, one of these islands that surrounds Jeju, which one of these islets gets its name because its shape is said to resemble a cow lying down? Is it Gapado, Marado, Udo, or Byangdo? Okay, again, which island, and these islands are surrounding Jeju, okay, so you can get there by ferry. Which one of these smaller islands surrounding Jeju gets its name because its shape is said to resemble a cow lying down? Is it Gapado, Marado, Udo, or Byangdo? Okay, I'm going to put this question into the chat. Really curious about your answers. If you live in Jeju, if you are a Jeju person, you should probably know. So there you go. All right. So I'm going to put this question in. We're going to listen to our next song. This one is, we love them. This is Whoo the Spicy. It's a self-titled track. So let's enjoy it, and then we're going to get back with the weather.
후맨네.
야, 이거 와 이러노 이거. 아, 이거 해야 돼 정말. 야, 이러노 이거. 못 먹는다 했잖아. 참 이런 걸 먹게 해가지고. 내가 물 줘요. 말했다 이거 와.
What's the weather like in Jeju? We're gonna tell you what to do if it's sunny or rainy or calm and typhoons. What's the weather like in Jeju?
All right, welcome back. Yes, Ben says that music video is quite something. Very trippy. Feels like a dream after you take melatonin, and Paho also agrees. Funky tune indeed. Yeah, I love Whoo the Spicy. They were a standout band at the Stepping Stone Festival. Now they are just a trio, but they sound like 20 people on the stage. They're so talented. Okay, guys, it's time to get into the weather. Let's do it here for August 21st on today, Friday. Daejeong and the west side, that's where we are. We're starting Friday warm and humid at around 25 to 26 degrees Celsius. Expect a mix of clouds and brighter breaks, but there's also a chance of showers or a thunderstorm, particularly later in the day. Wow, chance of thunder. Okay, watch out, you guys. Highs should reach around 29 to 30 degrees, although the humidity could make it feel considerably hotter. Okay, now let's head up north to Jeju City. It's another humid day on the north side with temperatures starting around 25 to 26 degrees and climbing to roughly 29 to 30 degrees. Clouds will be around for much of the day with periods of rain or showers possible. Sogepo, the south is looking particularly unsettled today. Expect temperatures around 26 degrees this morning. This is the south here, reaching about 28 to 29 degrees Celsius this afternoon with a good chance of showers and more thunderstorms. Wow, okay, thunderstorms across the board. So if there's any outside festivals, watch out, you guys. Seongsan and the east expect another cloudy and very humid day with temperatures climbing to around 28 to 29 degrees. Some rain is likely with a chance of heavier showers at times. So there you go. Now, if we're talking about the weekend outlook, okay, now, of course, this is always subject to change, man. Saturday, August 22nd, is looking like the wetter day of the weekend. Expect plenty of clouds across Jeju with showers and possible thunderstorms, especially through the first part of the day. Temperatures will generally range from about 24 to 26 degrees Celsius in the morning to around 27 to 29 degrees in the afternoon. So it's actually a little cooler, okay? But then on Sunday, August 23rd, things look a little better, I guess. There could still be a few showers, but we could see some more dry periods and some brighter breaks. Highs will generally be around 28 to 30 degrees, and it will stay very humid. So if you're planning something outdoors this weekend, Sunday currently looks like the better bet, but keep an umbrella handy either way. So there you go. It looks like a wet weekend, you guys. But who knows? That's the weather for you. Weather people, they're like wrong all the time, but that's just their job, right? You can never truly predict the weather. And Jeju weather, brother, no way. Good luck with that, okay? Also depends on the island. Let's see, Ben. Yeah, I'm always checking Ben for the AWOL. Also sunny and humid, 26 degrees Celsius right now. Highs expect to be 31. Gotcha. Yep. Sounds about right. Okay, let's move on here. Okay, we're gonna once again, I'll show you the question of the day here. All right, here. Once again, and it is in the chat. Okay, we're going to reveal the answer after this next song. Okay, which island gets its name because now this is one of these islands are surrounding Jeju. Okay, which one of these smaller islands gets its name because its shape is said to resemble a cow lying down? Is it Gapado, Marado, Udo, or Byangdo? Okay, which one of these four? Do check in the chat. And here it is there. Okay, so do type your answers if you want some awesome cool points to start your weekend off right, okay? And let's do it. Let's get into our next song of the day, which is, Lost in the City by Ashmute. And then we're going to come back, answer the question of the day.
I need a change, I need something is new. 이 평화가 난 불안해. 반복되는 하루 속에 아무렇지 않은 듯이 conceal my feelings. 수많은 얼굴 뒤로 이젠 기억 속에 It was just the rain 손에 잡힌 rainbow 나를 내려다보네 I'll find my way Cause I'm lost in the city 두 가지 새벽 나와 다른 사람들 Yeah I'm lost in the city Yeah 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 모두가 왜 혼자인지 궁금한 걸까 지겹게도 돌아가는 밤이 난 싫어 Yeah I'm lost in the city Yeah 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 Oh I'm lost in the city I'm lost in the city I'm lost in the city I'm lost 이곳에서
It's the gecko question of the day. It's the gecko question of the day. Question of the day. It's the gecko question of the day.
Yeah. All right, gecko question of the day. All right, let's figure out the gecko question of the day. Once again, which island? Now, one of these these four islands, they're smaller islands that are inhabited, which is awesome, and they surround Jeju Island. They're kind of at different corners of the island. I think I've been to all of them. They're great. I love them, okay? But we're asking which island gets its name because its shape is said to resemble a cow lying down. Is it Gappado, Marado, Udo, or Byangdo? Okay, and the answer is Udo. Ding 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 ding. See, Udo. Yes. So I wrote it down. It looks like Ben, Chrissy, Open All, Paho, and Verito. You get you get 100,000 cool points. We're doing it's Friday. Halsey and Cherry, you get 50,000 cool points. All right. And hey, you know what? Hey, Verito, if you look that up, search it. That's awesome. Like, we encourage that. If you want to, like, it's not cheating. It's not cheating. We're not sticklers here. In fact, I think that's awesome if you go ahead and you do a little research to find the answers and then you kind of learn about it yourself. No way. Like, I encourage that. So if you don't feel like you just need to know it off the top of your head, I mean, you do. If you do know it, go ahead and flex away. But if you really want to look it up and kind of learn about it during the song break and then come back with the answer, I'm all for that, man. Yeah, that's not considered cheating in Gecko Radio's book. So yeah, okay. So there you go. Hey, Halsey, hey, you joined a little bit late, but it's awesome that you caught back up. It's good to see you. Chrissy, I don't know if I said hi, Chrissy. Hello, Chrissy. You did get your 100,000 cool points, so there you go. Welcome back. All right, so why are we talking about Udo? Well, first we got to show the picture of Udo, and I'll leave it up to you guys if you think that this looks like a cow lying down. I can kind of see it. I guess the head would be at the top, and it's kind of like, you know, it looks more like a capybara to me. Does that make sense? It's got this kind of capybara. I will say this: when I visited Udo, we were on a speedboat. We did the speedboat ride, and we were like flying around the island. And actually, from that angle, there was a couple angles where it actually did look like more of a cow. But, you know, hey, you know what I mean? There you go. Oh, Jesus Love Choi also says Udo. So there you go. You get 100,000 cool points as well. Welcome, welcome. Yes. So there we go. Does it look like a cow, you guys? That's lying down. I say capybara, but you know, it's kind of like two people look at the same cloud and they find something different. But there we go. Yes. So, but let's learn about the history behind. Yeah. Sherry says, yeah, I can kind of see it if you like squint your eyes really big or really small, like one of those trick eye things. You remember those? Okay. So why are we talking about Udo? Okay. Well, it literally means cow island. U meaning cow and do meaning island, right? Cow island. The island is said to look like a cow lying down when viewed from above from certain angles, okay? Just located off of Seongsan on the Jeju's eastern side, Jeju's famous for for its beaches, coastal scenery, peanut products. Yes, it's very famous for its peanuts and being one of the Jeju's most popular little island getaways from the Big Island. Yes, they have whole resorts there. Yeah, and you can rent little golf carts and stuff and little tuk-tuk bikes and everything. Yeah. Is that Paho says, is it not that it looks like a cow when viewing from Seongsan? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe could be that too. Oh yeah, you know, when it's actually lying on its side, from if you're actually looking it straight up, also probably just looks like a cow as well. Yeah, I think that's what it was too. When we were on the speedboat, I'm like, okay, I can see the cow thing. All right, now. And here's the thing, which is pretty cool about Udo, why we're kind of talking about it today. Let me show you these two other images. First, this involves, I think it involves marine biology, which I'm a total like nerd about. I love marine bio here. Okay. A new natural resource survey has found that the waters around Udo are even more ecologically valuable than previously confirmed. Very cool. Researchers identified 530 newly recorded species, bringing the total number of recorded species in the Udo Marine Provincial Park area to 1,062. That is awesome. Among them were 6 newly confirmed endangered class 2 species, including corals and sea fan species, which are considered important indicators of a healthy marine ecosystem. Yes, coral and sea fans, we kind of call them the canary in the coal mine. If they're in bad shape, they're the ones that go first. But if they are doing well, that is a huge symbol that your ecosystem is in the right direction, okay? At the same time, the survey also found signs of environmental pressure. Researchers said sargassum seaweed communities around Udo's coast have sharply declined. And that's across the board. Seaweed has taken a huge hit in Jeju, with rising sea temperatures, whitening of coastal rocky areas, typhoon-related disturbance, and pollution have all seen as possible factors. Oh, possible? You think so? So, Udo is not just a beautiful island above the water, it is also home to a marine ecosystem with real conservation value just below the surface. Yes, Jung-yoon, writer JY, she is a Henya, so she talks about the Henya groups from these smaller islands, you know, Udo, Marodo, Gapodo, and she talks about some of those smaller islands. I think it's especially Udo. They have huge hauls. They bring in really big hauls because the pollution isn't hit there as much, and because their Henya team is so isolated, they're not like outfished or out competed by other groups, right? So that is pretty interesting. But again, it's really cool to see these new species, but it's also upsetting to see that the environment is impacted. Also, I learned hanging out with a local marine biologist. I was hanging out with him a couple years ago. He specialized in mollusks, and we went around and we collected shellfish for his research. And he said, you know, we're getting a lot of new species on Jeju, but that's not necessarily a new thing because a lot of these species are subtropical, which indicates the warming of the ocean. So there you go. Yes. All right. Tell you what, how we doing? We are a little bit behind on time here. So what we're going to do, we're just going to get right into the news. Okay, let's do it. This just in. Jeju Morning News Briefing. Okay, now this first one is actually quite a serious story, and I have an image here. Let me bring it up here. Let's bring it down. And this image has been everywhere. You can't avoid the image of this woman here, and let's get into why. And it's quite a serious story, okay? Our first story, it's one of the biggest stories in Jeju right now. All the news sources, all the sources on social media are putting this on blast. And if you are on the island on Wednesday, you may have received a missing person emergency alert on your phone asking whether you have seen a woman in her mid to late 30s named Jang Mi-ran, okay? What makes this case particularly concerning is that Jang has actually been missing for more than 3 months, but it's more than that, okay? According to Jeju Sori, but not just Jeju Sori, many resources have covered it by this point. Jang Mi-ran is 37 years old and lived in Hallim, okay? A very well-known area on the island. The last confirmed footage of her shows her leaving her home at around 1:30 a.m. on May 13th. Her phone's last known location was around Hallim Port, roughly 2 kilometers from her home. If you're very familiar with Jeju, you're very familiar with Hallim Port. Since then, police say there have been no confirmed sightings, belongings recovered, or signs of activity from her phone, credit cards, or medical records. Okay, but here's where it gets really... Well, just listen here, okay? But now, serious questions are being raised by how the police handled the case from the very beginning. Jang's boyfriend first reported her missing on May 15th around 6 p.m. According to the police, the officer handling the report closed the case just 3 hours later at around 9 p.m., telling the boyfriend that Jang had been contacted and was safe. The officer who was doing this reportedly said that Jang did not want her whereabouts disclosed to her family or others, including her boyfriend, which, because she's an adult, would have been her right. But here's the problem. Investigators have so far found no phone record showing that the officer actually spoke with Jang. The officer continues to maintain that he did contact her, but police say Jang's phone records show no call with the officer, and an internal review at that police station have also failed to find evidence of that conversation. There are now questions on whether the officer may have closed the case based on his own judgment without properly confirming her safety, and whether the case was even reported to a supervisor as required. Now listen to this. This officer has since been booked on suspicion of dereliction of duty in a different case. Yeah, and you have to find those specifics, but yeah, it's a little got in trouble there. And the Jeju Provincial Police are investigating exactly what happened. The consequences of that initial response could be significant. Jang's disappearance was not reported again until July 19th, when a relative living in Seoul contacted the police more than 2 months after the original report. By then, much of the CCTV footage that could have helped reconstruct Jang's movements had already been automatically deleted because the storage period had expired by then. And despite her phone's last known location around Hallim Port, meaning the possibility of an accident at sea could not be ruled out, a formal request for Coast Guard assistance did not come until August 11th, with an underwater search requested 2 days later. Then, on Wednesday 19th, police finally sent out the island-wide missing person alert that many of us received on our phone. Okay, and now, more than 3 months after Jang has last been seen, police and the Coast Guard have launched an intensive search around Hallim Port using officers, vessels, and drones, okay? Helicopters and search dogs. Current search operations are scheduled to continue around August 26th. And at this point, it's not only a missing person investigation, it also has become a major examination of whether critical time was lost because of failures in the initial police response. And importantly, the investigation into the officer's actions are still ongoing. So allegations at the original report was falsely closed and have not yet been established. Now, we do have some information here. I'm gonna put this up here. If you see any information, okay, about this missing woman, okay, if you see anything or any leads like this, you want to contact this number here, 010-3247-4947, or at IG_OLEO. So there you go. So if you have any information, if you see, now we don't want to, raise panic here on the island, but if there is any information or any lead like that, there's some jewelry, there's a bracelet that she had here. This is the bracelet right here. It's kind of hard to make out the kind of jewelry that it is, but there you go. Yes, so there we go. Our thoughts and prayers do go out to the family and the boyfriend who are looking for them. So there we go. All right, let's move on. Okay, this next one, also kind of an intense story, but luckily 2 fishermen were safely rescued after their boat caught fire off the northwest coast of the Jeju yesterday afternoon. Okay, yes. Now, a random Asian guy, he does have some information here. So yes, now again, this is all we should make sure that before we put information on the chat, make sure that we put up our sources just so we don't like cause panic or anything like that. But yes, the officer is currently charged with sexual and physical assault. So this is according to Ben. And Ben, if you could put up the sources, that'd be awesome. Okay, so let's move on to the next story here. 2 fishermen were safely rescued after their boat caught fire off the northwest coast of Jeju yesterday afternoon. According to the Jeju Coast Guard, the fire broke out at around 4:27 p.m. on Thursday, August 20th, on a nearly 10-ton fishing vessel sailing about 2 kilometers northwest of Guidok Ildi port in Hallim. Okay, as the fire spread, both people on board, they had to jump into the sea, and fortunately a nearby fishing boat was able to reach them and rescue both crew members safely. Okay, the authorities are still trying to investigate the exact cause of the fire once firefighting operations are complete, but it's good to hear that they both ship members are safe. Okay, moving on to Seongsan Sunrise Peak. We talk about the weather there, and it's one of the most famous spots in Jeju. Has been voted South Korea's top travel destination in a nationwide public poll. More than 40,000 people took part in the government's 100 by 100 travel spots project, casting over 1.5 million votes. According to Jeju Daily, Seongsan Sunrise Peak received the most votes overall. Wow. Okay, appearing strongly in categories including sunrise and sunset spots and places worth climbing to the top. It is a bit of a hike, but if you take your breaks, the payoff is worth it. Okay, especially during sunrise or sunset. Okay, Jeju performed well across the rankings with 917 island attractions selected in total, covering everything from nature parks and scenic drives to local restaurants and bakeries. So, according to the public, Korea's #1 travel spot is right here in Jeju, and this is across the board. Korea, very nice. All right, you guys. Let's move on to our next song of the day. This is Moher, and we are going to do What's Going Down in the GC afterwards. It's a beautiful day in the GEC, the global edu city. What's going on? What's going down? That's NLCS or SJA or KIS or BHA. What's going on? What's happening? What's going down in the GEC? All right, everybody, what's going down in the GEC, the global education city where we are based and where 4 major international schools are also based. And we want to get more of those listeners with us. So let's get those numbers up, you guys. All right. So what's going down? First, Chaz and Dave are back with another round of the regularly monthly TJIF trivia at Playground 1080. Oh, that sounds fun. Their promise this time, it'll be even less mediocre than last time. That's great. I love that promise. Nice. The next trivia night is Friday, August 28th. Contact Playground 1080 directly to reserve your table. So not this weekend, the following weekend, all right? And if trivia is your thing, there are upcoming events to save for the upcoming months. So October 7th is a warm-up for the Gaelic tournament. Yes, we did talk about the Gaelic football. So maybe they're going to hang out there afterwards. That's cool. I feel like there's going to be a lot of overlapping members with these. They might even be players. They might even be players of the Gaelic team that we talked about the other day. And then October 30th, spooky, I guess Halloween kind of stuff. And then there's another one in December 14th. So there you go. Maybe a little bit of gap between October and December. Who knows if they squeeze another one there in November. So you can follow the group on Facebook and WhatsApp for updates. So grab a team, brush up on your useless knowledge. Yes. And we'll see you at TGIF Trivia. Pardon me? There's something like scratching my throat, man. Are you, how good are you guys with useless trivia? I'm not bad. My older brother, he is a whiz at useless information for sure. Okay, how about you guys? I'm just curious. All right, let's get into our next one here. This one's right down the road for us, the Gecko Radio Studio, right here in the GEC. Our next one is for young readers and future space explorers. Very nice. Muhe Jeju is launching a kids' space book club where children will read science fiction stories and explore the real science behind them. That's awesome. Questions like, could this actually happen in space? And what would really happen out there will be explored with Iju-won, a space communicator who grew up under Jeju's night skies and now makes astronomy fun and accessible through books, children's classes, and stargazing programs. I love stuff like this. This stuff really gives me the tingles, man. Just when an expert comes out and they just hang out with kids and they just are making science fun. You know, that's what kind of the format of Gecko Radio is, because I grew up with stuff like, you know, Sesame Street, of course, Mr. Rogers, but then I also grew up with Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm sure some of my listeners, they grew up with Mr. Wizard. So there's Beakman as well. So there's the Kratz brothers. So and of course, what's his name? The Crocodile Hunter. So all these dudes, these are just like really positive people, positive folks in our lives that gave science, made science accessible and also fun to us listeners and viewers as kids. And you'll love to see stuff like this, okay? The program runs for 2 Saturdays, September 5th and 12th from 1:30 to 3:20 p.m. And it's open to students in grades 3 through 6. That's great. That's fantastic. To sign up, contact Muhe by sending a DM at muhe.jeju on Instagram, Kakao Talk, or phone. Books, imagination, and science in a little trip into the universe. Science rules. Absolutely. Science rules, okay? What about Mr. Beakman or Mr. Wizard and Beakman? Yeah, Beakman was in that. If you know Beakman, I'd be very impressed. They had a short stint, but I love Beakman. Yeah, for sure. Okay. 311 Music is Life is in the house. What's going on, man? We're just talking about Bill Nye and Mr. Wizard and Beakman because science is awesome. Science is awesome. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I think we're doing okay on time. So what we're going to do is, yes, we're going to do another song break. This is Bridge Dog Counterweight, and then we are just going to get into our massive Gecko weekend rundown. Get ready. So let's enjoy the song first, and then let's get into the rundown.
Your body is a question. It can be sleep. If the water is draining out from under me, in a dream we're driving empty cars and wind up in the sea. We stay underneath in the disregard the broken parts. If the
Hey, bro, you hitting up that? Oops, didn't mean to cut that off. Let's do that again. Hey, bro, you hitting up that festival?
Nah, man, I'm about to get my art on.
What about that stand-up show tonight? Flea market! Hey, yo, give me that weekend rundown. Sorry about that. You know, that happens. Technical difficulties, man. I'm a one-man show here. Yeah, so, you know, I make mistakes. What can I say? What can I say? I make them a lot. All right, let's get into it. This one is cool. Okay, let's get into our weekend rundown. Flautist Lee Ki-hyun is back in Jeju, and we saw him last year, and man, oh my God, he was so good. And he is returning with the Lee Ki-hyun Shoru Collective, playing Shoru, the lively Brazilian style built around bright. Are you listening, Halsey? Okay, Brazilian style built around bright melodies, improvisation, and infectious rhythms. And so he does the flute, okay? And on guitar is Dagung, which is he is the guitarist for Whoo the Spicy, who he is incredibly talented. Okay, so yes, and we got 3 chances. He's doing like a little Jeju tour around the island. Okay, so maybe I should put all 3 posters up simultaneously. Let's do that. Okay, let's move around here. Give me a second here. Let's bring this one up here, and then let's move this one down here. Yeah, that works. Okay, nice. Okay, so we got 3 chances to catch them around Jeju this weekend. Tonight, Friday the 21st. Let's see. Here. Okay, up here. They're in Miles in AWOL at 8 p.m. Tickets are 25,000 won. Miles is amazing. Check out at Miles Lounge on Instagram. And then on Saturday the 22nd, they head to Ujapa in Taptong, Jeju City, where the show is starting at 7 p.m. Advanced tickets are 25,000 won or 30,000 won at the door. DM Ujapa underbar the universe wave if you have questions. And then finally on Sunday here is Sunday the 23rd. They'll head down south at Namon at 8 p.m. Namon is great. We have not been there. We want to go there so bad. That place looks so sweet. General admission is 15,000 won with a limited advanced reservation option for 10,000 won. So there, maybe I might go there. I might go there on Sunday. Maybe if I take Friday and Saturday off. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. 3 nights, 3 different parts of the island, and some fantastically, seriously amazing, talented musicians. If you love Brazilian grooves, jazz, or great live music, don't miss this one. Yeah, it might be cool to have him on Gecko Radio. Bring those shoru vibes as well. Shoru vibes, the Brazilian vibes as well. More of that on Gecko Radio. Would love to see it. Okay, next, this one is fun. Okay, this is a cassette tape party. Let's bring it back, man. Bring it back. Yes. I mean, that's our style at Gecko Radio anyways, okay? As part of the Jeju Biennale, cassette mixing artist Analog Invasion is doing a special 2-night Jeju Invasion tour playing only cassette tapes. Nice. Tonight, Friday, August 21st, it's happening at Thank You Driver Studio. Now I'm kind of want to go out now. At 7 p.m., Everyday Vacation Man opens with a vinyl set, followed by Analog Invasion from 8 p.m. Then on Saturday, August 22nd, Analog Invasion heads to Yoittang Pippi starting at 8 p.m. We did talk about them. And while you're at Yoittang Pippi, we talked about this yesterday. Lagos, the Spanish band we talked about yesterday. Yes, they're a tenor life-based experimental electronic group currently touring Korea with shows in Busan, Jeju, and Seoul. The Jeju stop is happening this Sunday, August 23rd at 8 p.m. at Yoittang Pippi. Back to Jeju Invasion. Both nights are free entry, paid exit. Basically, enjoy the night first and then support the artist. Okay, support the artist. I was like, paid exit. What does that mean? Okay, I'm not in the loop. I'm not in the know-how of the lingo. Okay, pay the artist on your way out. Got it. And tonight at Thank You Driver, that's also DIY hot dogs or do-yourself dogs because Cassette Tape Party needs snack too. Oh man, they're gonna have hot dogs set up. Oh bro, this sounds awesome. Okay, speaking of food. This is something for food lovers. This Saturday at Pyosan Book Salon, Imago is hosting Nyam Summer Nang-poon-bap. Okay, I love that. Nyam is a small seasonal cooking program using Jeju-grown summer ingredients. You'll get to taste local ingredients that make a simple seasonal meal together, okay? This first station features Jeju barley, local beans, sambap with the sesame and perilla. It's happening Saturday, August 22nd at 5 p.m., which has 10 people per session. So it's very small and intimate. Okay, there's also a second session on August 29th featuring Jeju black barley tea, dried tofu, samjang, and seasonal squash. Okay, sambap. Okay, if you're interested in Jeju food, seasonal ingredients, and slow local living, this sounds like a lovely one. Okay, sign up forms are available on their Instagram at Imago Jeju Archive. DM if you've got questions for that. Okay, moving on. Now we're getting into coffee. Okay. I should go go for some coffee. Coffee Finder Jeju is hosting Global Charity Cupping 2026 this Saturday morning. The project connects 19 coffee brands around the world, and Coffee Finder is only the participating partner in Korea, okay? You'll taste 15 different coffees donated by project partners, starting with blind cupping, so you don't know the roaster or the coffee first. The idea is to focus purely on the aroma and the flavor before revealing each coffee and learning its story. And the best part, 100% of the 15,000 won entry fee is donated to free 3-day training programs for young coffee producers in East Java, Indonesia, helping cover meals, transportation, educational materials, and local operating costs. That's amazing. 100% of that, okay? You don't need any cupping experience. Anyone who loves coffee and wants to learn more is welcome. Get ready to get wired, brother. It's happening Saturday, August 22nd at 9 a.m. at Coffee Finder. To join, send a DM at Coffee Finder Korea with your name and contact information. Good coffee, a global coffee community, and a really good cause. Oh man, I can smell it almost. Okay. Next one. This one seems really cool. Singer-songwriter DamDam is performing live in Seogwipo this Saturday as part of Nok's 2026 Busking Party series. Busking. DamDam debuted in, we love Nok, by the way. We love him. Okay, DamDam debuted in 2022 and has since explored everything from acoustic music to emotional alternative rock, releasing numerous singles and EPs along the way. She's also appeared in Dingo Rising Voice and has built a strong reputation through music festivals and busking competitions around Korea. You can catch DamDam live at Nok in Seogwipo Saturday, August 22nd at 8 p.m. Admission is just 5,000 won. This is super intimate. It's really like a tiny desk, but it's also got this busking acoustic vibe. So it's good if you are a fan of the artist, like Jisuk from Wednesday Off, he had a session. It's like you've never seen him before, okay? So go to @nok.official for detailed information. I love Nok. I do love him. Okay, moving on. All right, and finally, if you want to get heavy, the last one was really soft and acoustic. This one is bring your earplugs, okay? Especially for us old people. If you want something much louder on Saturday night, there's a free underground show happening in Jeju City, okay? It's going down in the basement of Cheo-nil, Mandu on Saturday, August 22nd at 7 p.m., and it's free, baby. The lineup features Svartum, Mad, Anonymous, and the Songbird. We've heard them before, and it is just metal and hardcore rock, black metal, modern rock. It's a lot of screaming. It's a lot of just letting it out, man. Ben is familiar. I know. Ben is familiar. ICG, what's going on? Last minute. Hey. Nice. So if heavy music is your thing, this could be a fun way to finish off your Saturday night, and it's completely free. Again, if you're older, be prepared to, like, your hair is just going to be blown back by the incredible amplification of sound. We did it, guys. We finished exactly at 8 o'clock. Nice, 8 a.m. That's it for today's show. That's it for this weekend, or for this week, Gecko Radio. But we'll do little updates of what we're doing, if we do anything. Like I said, we were planning on staying in, but who knows after listening to that rundown, man. But do follow us at Gecko Radio Jeju. Do check out all the songs listed in the description that we played today. Also follow writer Jeju Jade. She's super cool. She's a Henya. She's an MC. She's a comedian. She's really cool. Yes, and so do check her out and support her. Also, check out the music. If you love the music, go ahead, hit and follow them, because that helps out their algorithm as well. Okay, you guys? All right, there we go. Sherry's already saying her goodbye thing. She says later skaters every time. Is there like an after while crocodile response to that? Later skaters, goodbye bladers. I don't know. I'm thinking of rollerblade if we're getting into this 90s vibe here. Yes, I had a really fun time with you guys this week. It really feels like Gecko Radio has really woken up because school's back, GEC's back, so there's kind of a different energy. We were kind of riding out the summer, and some folks really held it down. But yes, really thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts here at Gecko Radio. And why don't we do what Bulgogi Disco is telling us to do and have a good time? Okay, let's do that. Let's have a good time this weekend with Bulgogi Disco. Let's, just enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you back on Monday, 7 a.m. Take care, guys. Bye.
Good time, I'ma get wasted, nobody can stop me. Good time. Good time, I'ma get 100 million, baby. It's good time, it's good time. Good time, I'ma organize all this massive puppet. Good time for your good time. Good time, I'ma pick a song, yeah, it takes you to answer the old questions. I'm sitting on the chart and I'm looking for what you need. Getting fun, chicky food, produce versus sin. Good times, bad times are coming down, slide the skate. Good times, bad times are coming down, slide the skate. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time. Good time, I'ma get wasted, nobody can stop me. Good time. Good time, I'ma get 100 million, baby. It's good time, it's good time. Sitting on the chart and I'm looking for what you need. Getting fun, chicky who produce versus sin. Good times, bad times are coming down, slide the skate. Good times, bad times are coming down, slide the skate. Good time. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time. Good time, I'ma get 100 million, baby. It's good time, it's good time. Bad time, I'ma organize all this massive puppet. Good time for your good